Hello. I want to talk today about how one thing leads to another. It was in about 2008 that I was able to do a workshop with Prana Pollution at Yoga on Main in Manayunk, Pennsylvania, which led me to a book by Mukunda Stiles called Structural Yoga Therapy, reminding me of a period of time in college when I was taking anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, which led me to a practice known as the joint freeing series, which is included in that book. There's a DVD put out by Mukunda Stiles and Holly Minor, which shows that this particular series can eventually lead to freedom from joint pain. So I have instructed this a good bit, included in some of my yoga classes or my AquaFLOW classes. So today I want to put together, keeping it very simple, the series, which can be done seated on a floor, traditionally yoga style, lying in a bed if you have situations occurring that present you or prevent you from getting up, and or standing or seated in a chair. So I'm going to do it seated in a chair. I received Mukunda's blessing to do this after having taken the workshop, read his book, and journaled about my own experience with the practice for at least 30 days and sharing that with him. I have an email dated March 11th, 2008, where he says, "From my end, I request that you share your enthusiasm of this deep yoga practice with others. That is all I request." So, we'll get started. Keeping it fairly simple. We'll just work a little bit with some breathing before we start the 22 positions that work from the feet upward through the spine to the arms and the head and neck. Even though it feels as if, yes, we are energetically moving the physical, what we are also doing is moving the metaphysical, the prana, the life force that runs through our body. So we want to tap into that breath, working our intercostal muscles, moving the clavicle by the shoulders, feeling the chest and back body rise and fall, and working with this wave breath where our belly also expands. So breathing in, we're going to try to breathe in through the nose. You may notice one nostril working better than the counter nostril. So just notice it without reacting to it. So take a couple of easy breaths in and out. And just follow along with a natural breathing pattern. And you may notice as you attend to the breath that you notice more about what's happening in your body and hopefully come to a greater state of relaxation and release. So we'll just take a hand on our chest. Breathe in a little more fully, and then place a hand on your belly and exhale. And just one or two more times, inhaling Nice and full. And exhaling, feel the belly, fill the chest. And one last time. And then take the hands just down by the ribs. Inhale. And exhale. And one last time. And exhale. And just for a moment, rest with that. Notice sensation and anything else that you notice. Surroundings in the room, the light changing, the interior of your body changing, maybe a little lightheadedness from an increased amount of prana, of oxygen. And we'll get to work on the actual series. So find a fairly comfortable position in whatever chair you're using. I'm just opting for this one. Extend your feet outward. Flex them. Inhale. Point them. Exhale. Inhale. Flex. Exhale. Point. Inhale. Flex. Exhale. Point. And repeat that a few more times. And then bring your feet together. Inhale the outer edges of the feet away. Exhale the soles of the feet together. Inhale the outer edges of the feet away. Exhale the soles of the feet toward one another. Inhale, away. Exhale, toward. Inhale, away. Exhale, toward. And a few more times. Inhale, exhale. And then separating the feet, we're going to circle them. Inhale, exhale. Just keeping a rhythm with the circling action of feet. And we're already on to number 3. And then work that in reverse. Just a few more. And then just let one leg come down, raising the right. Bend the knee, pull it into the belly. Extend it up with a flexed foot. Bend the knee, pull it into the belly. Inhaling upward, exhaling inward. Inhaling upward, exhaling inward. If you've recently had a bigger meal, this will not be extremely comfortable because as you press the foot in, you're squeezing it against the internal organs as well. Last one. And we'll switch legs. Inhale up, exhale in. Inhale up, exhale in. Keep feeling those chest, bellies, and intercostal muscles around the ribs. Expand and contract. And one more. Now, if you're seated in your chair, shift your bottom towards the front. We are going to raise one leg, rotate out, rotate in. Inhale out, exhale in. So you really want to get that femur bone muscle spiraling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Any hip replacements, working with care. Anything a physician that has told you not to do with how your hip works, be advised to modify. Maybe just lift it out and in. Repeating on the other side. Externally rotate, internally rotate. Feel the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one more. We're moving from the feet through the ankles, through the knees and hips to the length of your spine. Just rest your hands on your knees. We'll keep in mind the low back area, the mid back area, and the thoracic area between the shoulders and the neck. Here we're going to inhale, sway the back, open the chin. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, sway the back. Feel the three areas. Exhale, round the back. Find your place of ease. One more. And come back. Notice what you notice. Take a pause between each motion or each series of motions. So the next one will be working the hip. Coming again, stretch the leg out. We're not lifting it up, but just pull it in and round the back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, sway the back. Exhale, round the back, pull the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, sway. Exhale, round, maybe even getting the knee to the forehead. Inhale, sway. Exhale, round. Inhale, sway. Exhale, round. Bring that leg down. Switching to the other leg, extend it out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Again, being with your attention on the spine as well as the hip, on the breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. And a couple of more. And now we will take, with increased awareness in our hips, increased awareness in our spine, resting the feet as if your hips are polishing the inside of a barrel. So the movement comes through the hips, but it also looks like the upper body is circling around. This is giving a lot of motion on the internal organs. Feel the weight distribute into the left hip, into the right hip, and circle around. Inhale, exhale. And then we'll reverse it. We want to truly pay more attention to how we are experiencing this physical movement of our body in space, while the breath also moves into our body and out of our body. And just go one or two more. And coming back to the center. Nice, we are almost halfway through, having moved from our feet, ankles, shin caps, knees, thighs, hips, spine. We'll start to work with our arms, so extend them straight out. Drop them down, flex them. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then lay them flat. We're going to take them facing up. Thumbs pointing outward, back of the hands facing down. Point the fingers toward each other. Inhale. Exhale. And then exhale them in, inhale them open. Exhale them in, inhale them open. And one more. Now take the thumbs underneath the fingers, make a fist, and we'll circle the fists. Inhale, exhale. And then reverse. And then we'll take palms up, arms in. Yesterday when I was doing some weights, free weights, I was doing this. So today we'll just bring them in, exhale, inhale. And when you do this, you can start out again just with a few, 3 to 5, and work your way up to 5 to 10, and then maybe even 10 to 20 in time and over time. So last few. Bring your elbows close together and then down. Up and close together, and then down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last one. And then inhale the arms up like a football goal post. Exhale them down. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Inhale them up. Last one. And then bringing them down. I'm going to scoot forward on my chair again. Palms facing inside. Feel nice and strong here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them back. Inhale them up. Exhale them back. Up. And back. Last few. Feeling increased mobility. Anything that causes pain, make sure that you adapt or modify or simply visualize. Last one. Now, letting the focus be on the upper back and the neck. Shift and round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Feel that upper back, shoulders, neck. Exhale. Open the chin. Press the shoulders in. Exhale, round. Be sure not to tilt the head way back, but rather press the chest forward and simply take the chin away from the chest and the nose points upward. Inhaling, exhaling. One more. Back to center. Now we're going to take the ribs and just tip to one side. Exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale side. Inhale up, pushing both hips down. Exhale side. Feel how the muscles work to hold the body, stabilize the body, to stretch the body. Inhale, exhale. One or two, keep those shoulder areas somewhat relaxed as the rib cage stretches. And back to the center. Making that spine move as we move our shoulders. Keep the belly and back fairly stable. And we will also take note that as we twist one shoulder forward, one shoulder back, we create some motions, tension in the belly. So just notice how that feels to you. And we will take one hand back, go to one side, exhale, inhale, center, exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, center, exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, center, shoulders turning on that central axis. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and repeat a few more. One more. Hold a little bit, coming back, and to that opposing side. Traveling up a little bit more into the neck, open the chin, drop the chin, open the chin, drop the chin, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let those sit bones really connect with the chair. Remembering that more is not always better. And then turning your head from side to side. So we're going to change that up and down direction to right and left. Inhale, exhale. Synchronize the breath. Exhale, inhale. Last one. Back to the center. So this work with the physical body and the subtle body, the metaphysical, leads me to some work with T.S. Little, Yoga of the Subtle Body. There's a statement that he says in this particular book under Prana Pollution. Yoga techniques that serve to flush the delicate membranes of the nostrils and throat are invaluable today in light of atmospheric pollution. An abundance of airborne particles swirl through the skies, including dust, dirt, aerosols, smoke, pollen, and pollutants. Due to exposure to contaminants, respiratory conditions such as allergies, asthma, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, are on the rise. In cities all over the world, the air is plagued with high levels of fine particulates that are considered unsafe to breathe. Yoga poses and cleansing techniques that bathe the respiratory tract and boost the immune system help to counter the effects of respiratory inflammation. So as I say, one thing leads to another. This series of 22 movements, known as the Joint Freeing Series, is actually a remix of an ancient series that can also be found in this great book, Asana, Pranayama, Mudra, and Bandha. I don't always have enough time in my day to practice yoga, but as Mukunda suggested when I received his blessing, that I continue to share what I know. So today I'm sharing this with that concept of one thing leads to another. So backtracking, ancient history, through the Structural Yoga Therapy book, to Yoga of the Subtle Body. And finally, in doing this research today, I found a poem, and I swear someone else wrote it, but I actually might have written this myself. I'm going to keep researching. It's called The Merger. Though I can't recall, a time frame when my companion was not with me all day and all night. I remember clearly the merger and that seemingly forever moment. My recognition of time, now kept by something other than clocks, digital, analog, or another old-fashioned type, no longer using a watch nor a cell phone, an hourglass or minute egg timer as the keeper of time, but rather in awe at sunrise or sunset, followed by the moon's changing rhythms, fall, winter, spring, or summer stargazing, the ever-changing formations of clouds, or the ebb and flow of the tides. The infinite had me wondering whether or not I was lost, which really did not matter, or had I suddenly found my way. I opt for the deepest ravine, falling less futilely now, tucked into the arms of Gaia, smelling the smoldering ashes of transformation, wide-eyed in Kali-like trances, cutting through time and truth, courageously embracing my fears and the wisdom of my uncertainty, tears transposed angelically as I melt into the still point of a narrowing path and place within. I perceptually, perpetually feel the allure of still busyness strongly, and every single precious moment connecting, sharing with the beloved. So today, all of you that take time to watch this, practice this, embed it into your soma, into your body, you are my beloveds, and I thank you for sharing time and all of the things that lead to yet another. Namaste.